every month on the last day of the month, we spend an entire day checking out new and sometimes old and missed gems of indie games. We spend an hour, roughly, checking out a new indie game, and it's always a blast. So we always find some great indie games, and it's all thanks to my beautiful sponsors, AMD. Big smooch for AMD. Thank you, AMD. Clap, 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 clap. First up on the indie games tryouts for this month is Against the Storm. It is a roguelite city builder in a dark fantasy setting. What that means, I honestly have no idea. I don't know all that much about the game. It just looks cool. So let's check it out, shall we? Shall we try it out?
The world is plagued by the Blight Storm, a vile cycle of destruction ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city where the mysterious Scorched Queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
Neglecting your village will increase the Queen's impatience and will bring her wrath upon you. Good heavens. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, and eventually bring you victory. Now, pick me a blueprint. Click on the crown icon below. Each expedition starts with only a few essential blueprints. More will be given to you as you gain reputation points. Now pick the woodcutter's camp. Starting point for woodcutters going out into the wild to cut down trees. Woodcutter's camp. Pick. Press space to resume. Oh, wait, that wasn't his voice. Build a woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. You have to keep the fire going at all times. Oh, I see. Wait, can I pause again then? Oh, we're getting more UI now. Here we go. Here we go. Play the stoat. Play the stoat. What was that inscription? I still have to play that. We have a woodcutter's camp. Starting point for woodcutters to go out and cut down trees. What can I see? There's dangerous glade. This glade contains a threat, but it also gives plenty of rewards in return. Good heavens. So there's some stone or something there. I don't know where I should try and cut. Let's try and cut not the dangerous glade first. We'll cut this area. Maybe I should maximize trees. I'll go for that. Alright, resume. Hello. Can I click on you folks? Lazaru Red Scale. Chox Amberborn. Adric Sandhurst. That would be humans. So we have 16 humans, 11 beavers, which I guess are these ones, and 8 lizards. Lizards are very resilient and distrustful species, good with animals and meat production. The beavers are hardworking and honest, but also quite demanding. They're gifted woodworkers and enjoy engineering. Humans are adaptable but susceptible to the rain. They're adept at farming and really enjoy brewing. Nice, okay. Alerts, new orders. Periodically, you'll be assigned new orders from the Citadel. Click on the envelope icon in the upper right. Okay. Can I close this thing? How do I right click? There we go. Those are morale numbers, not population. Oh, that's their morale. Okay. The lizards are content, beavers are content, humans are content. I don't know if we have a population then. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. Orders. Woodcutters camps. Objective. 2 woodcutters camps. 10 wood in woodcutters camps. We get 3 beavers will join the settlement, and we'll get reinforced axes, which 40% quicker production, and Queen's Grace. Okay, that seems like a good thing to try and do then. Can we do that straight away? We get a second woodcutters camp up here. Pop is the icon next. Oh, 3, 3, and 3. There you go. Winning and losing. In Against the Storm, you build not one, but many settlements. To successfully establish a town and therefore win a run, you need to collect... Oh, so the roguelike part is a single town, and then the meta progression is multiple interconnected towns. To successfully establish a town and therefore win a run, you need to collect enough reputation points to fill up the entire reputation bar, blue. It's important to do this before the queen's impatience, red, reaches its maximum. If the queen loses her patience, you fail. You also lose when all your villagers leave or die. Okay, so we got to fill up the reputation bar before the queen's impatience is full. I'll move. All right. So this is more about managing a very needy queen, it seems like. Okay. Now, do I need to put people in here or something? It looks like I do. So we know that the beavers are good woodworkers, so probably fill this up with beavers then, eh? Rogan? Epitimos. Now for this one, I guess we'll just put, humans are adaptable, so we'll put some humies in there for now, I guess, and we can change them out later as we need to, maybe. This is probably too much wood collection right now. We'll see. Mark trees for harvesting. Useful when trying to carve a path to nearby glades. Hold shift for a smaller marker. I think we'll just let them harvest however they want for the moment. Clear marked trees. Select buildings to deposit or destroy. Roads. Simple path. Doesn't cost any resources. 5% villager increase speed. Ah, okay, cool. Now, can I rotate the camera? I can. So we know that the woodworkers are going to, like, travel to and fro here. So can I put a path in to speed them up then? I like making roads. Orders ready to complete. Oh, we're done. Yo, we can deliver that then. Oh, that will give us 3 more beavers to fill up the other one with. There we go. So we can take the humies out of here then. Swap them over to beavers. Rogan? So it looks like the spare workers will build the roads, which is what I suspected would happen. To establish a successful settlement, you have to cut your way through them. Glades can contain resources, treasures, fertile soil, ruined buildings, and more. Use the tree marking tool, the axe icons in the lower right, to point your woodcutters just towards a specific area. So maybe we should do that. There's a video here. You can play a little video. Oh, I love having videos in the tutorials. That's great. Cool. Best rewards come from dangerous or forbidden glades, but there are always at least one dangerous glade event in them, which will require you to deliver certain goods or complete a challenge to solve them. Oh, okay. Well, let's first then have these ones chopped to here, so we have access to that. And why don't you lot get into that one and this one? Oh, we get to pick a new blueprint with the reputation bonus. I think right now, because it's like the tutorial, we probably only get to pick from one of one, but you maybe get multiple choices later. Your renown grows, right? You can now pick one of the available blueprints that the queen offers you. Shelter. Can accommodate any villager, but won't satisfy the need for species-specific housing. Has to be built near a hearth. Number of places 3. Housing. Shelter. So it has to be within this radius here. Okay, that seems easy enough. So I'm guessing that that needs access. And I need how many of these things? I'm actually not sure. We'll start with 2, eh? I don't know how many people these house. Oh, we have gained access to a glade. Clay deposit, small. Moss broccoli patch. Moss broccolis. Oh, moss broccolis. Moss broccoli patch, an edible, tasty type of moss. 20% roots, common food source, and 30% insects. Foragers camp, okay. Now there's also clay deposits here, which has roots in them as well, so you can get some food from them. I wonder if you get food from the trees and stuff too. Flax field. Wait, what? Plant fiber. This housed 3 of the, so it looks like they housed 3 each. Yeah, so 3 of the humans, 3 of those, so we need like another 2 houses. Do we have a current mission? Oh, we do. We can deliver it. Build 2, cut through 2 to 2 glades, have woodcutters, get some new humans, and a pack of meat. Well, let's deliver that then. Next one is make a foragers camp, which we probably have to pick here. Ah, your renown grows. You can now pick one of the available blueprints that the Queen offers you. Foragers camp. Starting point for foragers going out into the wild to gather vegetables, grain, or insects. So we have a bunch of moss broccoli patches here already, so we should probably get those first. This seems fine then. Maybe I'll put that sucker in there. Link those roads up. Gotta have good roads. Love me a 5% movement speed increase. Now that we've cut through to that glade, I should subtract this and focus on cutting through to this one, I think. Like this. And what did we find in here? Root deposit and stormbird nest. Oh. Stormbird nest, scavengers camp, trappers camp. Now I need more houses, don't I? What's our current mission though? Foragers camp and get some food. Okay, well they're gonna do that anyway. Let's get our houses going. Can I fit you in there, little house? Might have to cut some trees down just to make space. Can fit one there. Wonder if blocking off access to my town center is an issue though. There is the road there, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll put this in here and we'll get a road. Boop. Down like this. Cool. I love the aesthetics of this game so far and the sound and everything. And if you like rainy ambience, I'm pretty sure it's like always raining in this game, so. It reminds me of visually of Warcraft 3. It's got Warcraft 3 kind of vibes, doesn't it? In the town building. So we need another house as well, do we? I think. Yep, we need another house as well. Foragers camp, shelter. I don't know if I should be housing them all with these ones, but I'll go ahead and do it. We may learn that that's unnecessary. Oh, I gotta put people in the foragers camp. I forgot. I have to manually do that. So, lizards. They're good at animals and meat production. Prefer to work in warm environments. So I guess we'll just put some humies in there. Humans are adept at farming and really enjoy brewing. We'll put them in the gatherer's camp for now, I think. So we can use middle mouse to rotate and also Q and E. We found a clay deposit in here. Let's chop through to this giant glade and see what's in there. Cool. So we're just waiting for a couple of vegetables to come in for the next part. Clearance, year 1. Next storm in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, okay. There comes the storm. We have plenty of food, it looks like. Crafting resources, fuel, and exploration. Looming darkness. The rampaging storm stifles the spirit of all living creatures. An additional stack of this effect is added for each hostility level. Active only in season storm. Do we have to do something to prepare for the storm? Oh, you can build little decorations. Oh my god. They improve comfort. Even the most rudimentary encampment needs distractions. Decorations are used to advanced hubs. Fence corners. So the aesthetics. Flower beds. Fire shrine. Lizard post. Harmony. Peace of mind. Oh. I can build a little bench here for them to sit on. Adorable. Orders are ready to complete. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's deliver that one. Next objective, Stonecutter's Camp. Clay and Stonecutter's Camp. Alright, set up and staff a Stonecutter's Camp then. Which we have to pick first, don't we? Ah, your renown grows! Stonecutter's Camp, stone, clay, and sea marrow. There's the Stonecutter's Camp. So we have a fair bit of stone in this area, a little bit over there. I think we should put this in here. Kind of perfect. Storm is coming. Newcomers are waiting. Oh. Hervin Runebeak, who looks a little bit like a platypus. These people have been sent here by the crown. Which group do you want to stay, Viceroy? The others will continue on to the next settlement. We can get 2 lizards and a what's the face? What are they called again? Badger folk? Or 1 and 1, but we get more stuff they bring with them. So these ones bring some grain, which can't be used raw. These ones bring vegetables, leather, and stone. I think we'll take the, beavers they were, not badgers. I'll take this one with the more useful materials. It's like we need 2 more home space as well. Homeless, no. So I imagine you have to keep their resolve up or that you start to leave your town, which I'm guessing is if you're not treating them very well, that starts to become a problem. Maybe I'll put another little bit of housing in here and leave a space. We can put some decorations in this area. Little fence corners. Bushes. We found Bleeding Tooth. Oh, what is this? Herbalist camp. This building destroyed by the storm can be rebuilt or salvaged. Can salvage it for some roots and stone, or can rebuild it into a herbalist camp to gather herbs, berries, and mushrooms. And there is, I'm guessing, some here. Bleeding Tooth mushrooms. And there's berries right there as well. Ooh. Well, I think we can go ahead and restore that. Seems like a job for humans.
Yeah.
We don't have a race specifically for that one, and then we'll rebuild it. So they're going to come investigate it or something, I'm guessing, it looks like. Oh! So cool. Wonder if we want to get a road all the way down to there now. Let me round this road over here and bring one down this way. I saw a timer. There is a timer, which is until the next storm. So the storm is about to happen. Glade events. Glade events are objects found in some forests. Found in the forests like abandoned caches, fiber camps, ruins, wild beasts, etc. Some of them are positive, offering goods or new villages for small resource investments. Whoa, look at this thing! Good heavens. Once you select a glade event, the event panel will show up. This is a fun way of doing exploration in a city builder. City builder and exploration is not often a strongly linked pair of concepts, which is very cool. All right, banger. That's very cool. What are you building here? One random bit of road? I didn't tell you to do. Get rid of that. Now, it looks like we're gonna need another shelter. Oh, here comes the storm. Wonder if the lack of shelter is gonna be a problem with the storm, especially. Let's get that house built just in case. Resolve going down from the storm, it looks like. We haven't been told anything about the storm from the, Storm Year 1, next drizzle in 1 minute. Oh, now we need to get some miners in here. You can burn things at the hearth to get morale. Oh, we have to keep the hearth powered up. Nothing can be sacrificed in this hearth currently. All right. Allowed fuel: coal, sea marrow, oil, or wood. Okay. There always has to be at least one hearth burning. You can pick which goods will be constantly delivered by a firekeeper to sustain the flame. So there's already someone working the sacred pyre here. And that worker gains increased morale. Hub, current level of... Hubs. Hubs can be upgraded by building homes, decorations, and service buildings. You actually have to build decorations to upgrade something. Each hub level will grant you bonuses to resolve, production speed, and production output. Well, let's build some decorations then. Obviously. Give me some, what can I actually build though? None of this stuff. I can only build these basic things over here. I'll get them, I'll get them a little pair of chairs here. And then some storage barrels by the building here. Yeah, I think it looks like you can sacrifice things in the hearth to stoke it in the future, but we haven't been introduced to that mechanic yet, it seems. How are we doing on wood? By the way, we should have heaps of wood, I imagine. Guess that all just gets turned into crafting resources or something. Now we discovered something over here. Stormbird nest, worm-tongue nests, a small encampment. A destroyed camp in the wilderness. There are still survivals in the camp, so we can welcome the new people or send some amber. Okay. We'll get some new people. Now I need to assign 2 workers, I'm guessing, to go and investigate. We'll send some hardy lizard folk over. What is this? Worm-tongue nests. So foragers camp, gather those. Oh, there's a hearth level up. Current level, encampment. Last level reached. More can be unlocked in the smoldering city. This might be as far as we can go on that for the moment. Gather around the blazing fire, folks. Keep each other's spirits high. +2 to global resolve. Ancient hearthstone resistance to corruption is increased by 150%. Corruption? Good heavens. Order ready to complete. Nice. Stonecutter's camp complete and delivered. Harvester's camp. Starting point for harvesters to gather plant fiber and reeds. So we need to get on that one next. Harvester's camp it is. Now, Harvester's camp. So that's the flowers there. Is there anything else? Looks like we don't currently have anything else. I will just go ahead and whack this in here then. And we'll put a little path in there. Whip, whip. Now, this thing is restored and can now harvest berries and mushrooms. So let's put some humies in there to harvest it. And I'll bring this road down to it as well. Pick a cornerstone. Oh, no one can weather the storm alone. The Queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation for your town's prosperity. Choose wisely, as you won't be able to change it. Exploration contract. Royal Academy wants a detailed map of the region and will supply anyone willing to help. Gain 20 reeds and clay for every discovered glade. Oh, wow, okay. Carpenter's tools, 50%. Building materials are the foundation of every settlement. Production is 50% quicker in the building crude workstation. The exploration one sounds great. Let's go for that. Now, speaking of exploration, I should have my woodcutters cut into here. We can do that without building a camp to it specifically. This one here, looks like, would be a good idea. And then this one might not be too far away either. And I might actually get a little bit of extra space here. So I'm pretty sure the woodcutters camp, I don't know if they can't go out here at all. So we'll see what they end up doing, I guess. Like, this woodcutters camp might not be much good anymore, I'm not sure. This worker has 10% chance to produce twice as much. Maybe we should go into that dangerous glade now then. Let's make a bit of space here. Looks like resolve is going up despite the recent storm. And my progress is outstripping the Queen's impatience. So that's good. Seems like a good thing. Too soon for dangerous glades. Ah. Your settlement is not prepared for the threats found in the dangerous glades. Unmark the trees leading to the dangerous glade. And follow your orders for now. Oh, okay, alright, calm down. Calm down. Every building has internal storage where produced and gathered goods are temporarily stored. When the internal storage reaches its limit, the goods in it are transported to the main storage by a worker. While transporting, it's important to keep in mind the villagers have a limited carry capacity. so they might need to walk multiple times between the workplace and the main storage. Every few minutes, workers take breaks and return to a nearby hearth to eat and rest. During a break, they'll consume at least one item of food and try to fulfill all their needs, clothing, services, etc. Wow, a bit more going on here than I expected. If a villager has multiple needs tied to a complex food, they'll consume more than one meal. Goods kept in buildings, internal storage, are inaccessible to other villages or production buildings, and have to first be transported to the main storage. Now, is main storage simply this? Oh no, this is the main storage here. Aha. So we do want to ensure that there's nice, clear, easy access to the main storage, which seems pretty alright at the moment. Alright, what's our current objective, by the way? The Harvester's Camp, which we built but haven't manned yet. So let's get that. Get people in there. Check what the headless thing does. Well, it gathers berries and insects from these areas. So it's getting food, basically. Starting point for herbalist to go out to gather herbs. So it can also get herbs, but there's currently no herbs here. So right now it's just gathering food. And these people are carrying it up this way. Oh, here's their needs. Sheltered, +3 resolve. Human housing. Jerky. Biscuits. Pie. These are also core needs for me too. Clothing. Leisure. Religion. There you go. And beaver housing, biscuits, pickled goods, clothing, leisure, education, and luxury. And for the lizard folk, if I can find one. There you go. Jerky, skewers, and pie. Pickled goods, brawling, and religion. Orders ready to complete. Fantastic. +1 to plant fiber production. Gain additional plant fiber every yield. Nice bonuses. Building blocks. Planks in crude workstation. So we need to make a crude workstation, it looks like. And then we can unlock a workstation upgrade and get some parts. Looks like we'll be getting a workstation here. Crude workstation can produce planks, fabric, and bricks. Pick. This is our first like processing, which maybe I'll put in here. Can't place that until those trees are down though. I want it kind of close to the warehouse. I guess it'll have to be here. Boop. That seems fine. Roots and vegetables are going up. It looks like mushrooms are going down. I like this little red down arrow on the left or green up arrow on the right UI for your current like situation with those materials, whether you're like growing your stockpiles or whether the stockpiles are lowering. That's quite cool. Newcomers are waiting. These people have been sent here by the crown. Which groups do you want to stay, Viceroy? The others will continue on to the next settlement. 2 lizards and I keep forgetting what they are, badges. Plant fiber. Stone roots for a mixture. We'll take the mixture, I reckon. Looks like I'm gonna need another house. Do they actually have to go to their houses? I don't know if I've seen them go to their houses specifically, because if they don't actually have to go to them, we can like put them out of the way. So I can put them back here, for example. No, you might not even need the roads to them then, really. There is an access point, so... Oh yeah, you just came out of a house then. They probably do. The fulfilling their needs thing is probably they go to their house. So I'm gonna say that they'll come here, eat, warm up, go to their house if they need to refill their needs bar. So the house is being really far away or hard to get to might be a little problematic then. I want to like get a little more space around this area. Now it looks like this is gold, but this is white, which I think what this is telling me is that basically it's not within reach of a lumber mill. so no one's actually able to chop that. So the lumber mills here can like clear space from this area, which they seem to be doing. But they can't really reach these further away ones. So for that, if this, so that might mean that this one's not super useful anymore. We'll let them like cut out a little bit more tree, but then we might want to demolish it and move it out. That seems to be the case, I'm thinking. Now we can also speed up time, it looks like. Is that hotkeys there? Nice. And our current mission is to set up the workstation, which we need to command. Now I believe the engineering, I wonder if this is engineering. Farming. We'll put them in there. Get this thing going. I forgot about that. Next. Oh, what's the difficulty monitor? Hostility of the forest. The more villages you have and the more time has passed, the more difficulty goes up, it looks like. Next storm's in 2 minutes. Now, how come these people haven't processed yet? Maybe they just haven't got around to it. I think it might be time to move a lumber mill out. So we might be able to... Woodcutter's camp. Can I can't quite get both, hey? And I can't really even reach that one. So it looks like we wouldn't really be able to chop into here until these patches are gone, which I assume they run out after a while. Yeah, they run out eventually. So you need, but we'll need to keep up exploration though, because if we don't, you might like run out of resources eventually. That looks like it should get everything. Move the existing, no need to build new ones. Oh wait, really? Hold on, let's see. You can move it? Move. Cost free. Whoa, you can just move it. Okay. And it's instant? Well then. Lumber camps might be something that might not really need roads all the time then, I suspect. It's alright. It's pretty easy to adjust the roads anyway. We do have some idle folk at the moment. Like I got a lot of idle lizards. So putting down getting some more resource harvesting going for them might be worthwhile. Cute roads, you just. Not cute roads. Harvester's camp doesn't tackle those. Oh, Harvester's camp does that one. Forager's camp does these though, but not the eggs. Looks not strictly very necessary currently. So let's just if they're so easy to move, then let's just move this one. So we're not supposed to cut into the dangerous one yet. So I'll move over here and get that one done. That should be accessible from there, hopefully. Yes, okay, good. Orders are ready to complete. Deliver. Dangerous glade, there we go. Ancient tablet. Valuable sources of knowledge, highly sought after by traders and the queen herself. They can be found in dangerous or forbidden glades. Amber pouch, that must be like cash. Your renown grows, rah! Now we have a choice. Beavers houses, human houses, or lizard houses? I think we're gonna go for the beaver houses. Although the lizards are the least happy, so maybe we need to make them more happy. I'm gonna go for the lizard house then. Based on that logic. Lizard house. So that takes some fabric and processed wood. Oh, cool. Oh, that house. You-do-do-do. So if I'm, wait, I can move this, can't I? Just move it over here. Demolish this road for a second. Give me a couple lizard houses then, eh? Put them in that way. Spiky houses. So cool. So 6 population, so 2 of those should do that. Nice scaffolding. And there's our spiky lizard houses. Yeah, so we can see their resolve is going up now due to improved housing. Oh, new glade discovered, flax field and a small encampment. So the encampment can get us some new people or some, or you can send some amber to the capital. Oh, I wonder if that gets you reputation or something then. People. Put some lizards in there. Oh, so if we put 1 lizard in there, it'll take 1 minute to get, and 4 food to get these people. But if we put 2 lizards in, it'll take only half that time. Cool. Now we are supposed to actually open up this dangerous glade now. Which we might, it'd be nice to see how many people you have that aren't currently working. I can't think of a way to do that specifically. Okay, if we click on one of these, we can see we have 3. New people are waiting to join. Eggs, plant fibers, leather, vegetables, roots. I'll take some of you. Pick a cornerstone. Here we go. The Queen offers you a cornerstone that will lay the foundation for your town's prosperity. 15 plant fiber per minute, 15 eggs per minute. Oh, eggs are going down. That would be nice. The second number on the portraits tells you. The second number? Oh, builders, free workers. Ah, right. So you actually need some free workers, some blodgers to build though, don't you? Otherwise things aren't gonna get built. But I have 3, 6, so I could build another lumber camp. Which would do our cutting into here. They're almost through harvested over there. Hey, apathetic wombat, thanks for the 34 months sub, mate. Remember, chat, all the games today are paid for by AMD, makers of Radeon graphics card series, which retails as low as $449 on their website. Yes. You do realize you're not getting paid for this, though, right? Now, we have some people assigned in places they shouldn't be, so we'll do this and put another one of you there. Since they get the sawmill bonus. See, they got saw blades around them, which means they're getting a bonus. Sick. They chop better. They do good chopping. So now we've got a steady egg production that we don't even need to do ourselves, which will keep our food a little bit better because that cornerstone we picked. We need to open up this dangerous one and see what's going on there though, don't we? Now we open that so we can just move this. Can I fit it in here now? I can, great. Hopefully they can actually get there. Looks like they can walk between the gaps here. Oh yeah, they can even walk over the camps. So they'll start chopping into that glade for us. What do we got over here? Just some flax fields. Very nice. Is there any more glades in the tutorial area? Oh, it's just a little tutorial island. I didn't even look, but I realized, wait, we're on an island? A heavily forested tutorial island. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. Oh, you need moving then, don't you? Well, we just so happen to get some more right here. So that's convenient. There you go. Okay. That's nice and unexpected that you can just move them like that. It's strange that I don't even have to like tear them down or anything. It's just instant. It's just instant. So the tutorial doesn't really explain exactly what the storm does though. what the titular storm does. Since we are supposedly against the storm, so far it seems more like against the crankiness of the queen. I quite like the exploration and the aesthetics of it though. But this like cracking open glades to see what's in there as you continue expanding outwards and chopping away is very satisfying. I was always a big fan of good wood chopping in games. And also quite like the aesthetics of Warcraft 3, but also like dark forest maps in Age of Empires, and this is kind of like an interesting mixture of all those things. Is there any reason for us to just not like move this straight over then, so that it's a bit closer? Don't know if there's any downside to that. Good old deforestation gameplay. I love a bit of deforestation gameplay. The Queen's temper is the storm. Oh, wait, what? Is that true? You better not say that if where she can hear you, though. I better not let her hear you. The storm was inside us all along. Clay deposits, flax fields, small abandoned cache. Oh. 20 coal, 20 oil, amber pouch, and Queen's Grace. Well, let's go for the amber pouch Queen's Grace one. Investigate. It requires some simple tools. Do we actually have any simple tools? I don't think we do. So they might not be able to do that one. Yeah, we don't have any simple tools or infused tools. Small abandoned caches. Follow your orders. I know, I'm going. I'm trying. Very trying, apparently. Stonecutter's camp over to here. Boop, boop, boop. Abandoned cache is idle. I am aware. Don't worry about it. I can't do that right now, obviously. Follow your orders. Okay. I know. I think you had 40 simple tools, it looked like. Do I? Maybe they just haven't got there yet. Oh, is that 40 in stock? I don't see where I can see that. We'll see if they can do it then. It looks like we've opened the dangerous glade. It's an ancient shrine. So we need to, for our mission, crack that open and get an ancient tablet, it looks like. An ominous shrine from a long-forgotten era. It's dangerous, but it might hold some ancient knowledge useful to the crown. Curse of the Forefathers glade event. Disturbing the ruins can have a grave consequences. Killed 3 random villagers. Oh no, we just have to do that. All right. Let's send some lizard fighters out to go and check it out. So we can use either fabric or bricks for this, and planks or wood. We'll use those, that seem fine. Probably be a bit faster. All right, send them out to investigate then, eh? All right, so it's not like I opened it and something came and attacked us or something. Doesn't quite work that way. We can get some more villagers anyway, see? Pff. Sacrificial villagers, what's the problem? There's no problem. I'm following my orders. I'm doing it, I'm going. Look, we're going, see? They're bringing the resources over now. And it looks like we did actually have the tools, so we were able to open the cache. They just had to bring them over. See how these ones are carrying the resources over to the site? So they need to bring another batch of tools over to this one. And that looks like, that means we will have cracked that and scored some amber. Widely accepted currency in the kingdom, crystallized tree blood. Fitting. I see. A human herbalist scout died. A lizard scout died. A human builder died. Oh no. I have to go like put them back in their buildings though. A builder died, a herbalist, and a scout died. The scout was one of these, unfortunately. Oh, every 5 minutes, 3 more die until we finish exploring. I see. So you definitely want to do this one as fast as possible then. Get exploring, team. Good work. The curse has ended. Did we get our ancient tablet then? Valuable source of knowledge, highly sought after. Does that mean we can deliver that now? They must still be bringing it back. Someone gonna go out and bring it back for us? Must be this guy. It's your job, Desk Dragon Bait. Here he goes, he's got the tablet. He's bringing it back. Look at it just like stand. Fire. Ooh, fire. You deliver it, matey? There we go. There we go, settlement complete. This village is secured. We beat the tutorial, woo! But there is one more test of your skills. Food stockpiles, rewards 10. Basic currency in the realm. Workers are eager to exchange their labor for food for their families. Can be used to buy upgrades in the smoldering city. So that's your meta unlocks then. And we gained most of a level. The smoldering city is the only safe haven in the known world. It was built on the ancient ruins left by something or other. Pressed any key to start. Any key. Which one's the any key? Villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the queen's impatience. Ah. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. Oh, I see. Satisfying your villagers' needs with complex food, homes, and services will increase their resolve. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all of the time. Farmers can plant only on farm fields, and those can only be built on fertile soil. Crops are planted in the first season, drizzle, and harvested during the second season, clearance. I like the seasons being based around the storms. Build a farm, harvest grain, and secure some ale in the tavern. Oh, okay, here we go. Small farm time. Beep, boop. So that's the farmland. Can we get all of it in there? No, but we can get most of it there. So do we need to actually build the farm fields as well, it looks like? Oh, there's all sorts of things here. Trading post. You can build some more other hearths. Look how big this one is. Wow! How many species are there? We've only seen 3 so far, but I did... there was like a platypus dude, so... There is at least in the lore other species. Whether you have them in your towns, I'm not sure. So the Humies were good farmers. And then you need fields nearby. Makes sense. Oh, so the fields are just the single spaces. Wait, so you don't cover all of that space. Awkward. There we go. We'll field all that then. hammer the fields into fertility. New orders. Farming. Banger. 25 barrels. Ooh. Home and hearth. Woodcutter's camp. Shelter. And shelter is picked. There we go. So we need 2 shelters and 2 woodcutters camps. Let's put our first woodcutters camp up here. And we'll put our other one over here, I think. Clear out this area for the farm. Now we can't do the tree chops just yet. Now we need some hearths as well, don't we? So we need 2, 3, and then another 2. More space. We out of materials, are we? No building materials, makes sense. Get you guys in there chopping. And same deal here. Pretty much. They wear these like big shell things on their backs to keep the rain off them while they're farming. That's so cool. Pick a cornerstone. 5 barrels per minute. I don't know what barrels are for yet. 50% to the amount of goods produced in the small farm. I mean, passive income of things seems useful. I don't know. Barrel line delivery. We'll go with the I'll go with the barrels. An hour is pretty much passed. I did spend a bit of time doing intro, so I got a little bit over on the first game. So that would actually give the game about an hour. So a little bit more. The hours do go by quick though. I also kind of want to see the meta stuff if I can. So we're gonna blast through and see if we can't have a look at the meta progression things too. I'll build a road all around the half. Reputation. Gain reputation by successfully completing orders, exploring your surroundings, or keeping your villagers happy. Deliver. Objective, Trapper's Camp. And some meat. Trapper's Camp. We have some meat there. Perfecto. We have a job for the lizards finally. Yeah. Let's get them lizards in there. Once we get that built. We have a lot of jobs and only a couple builders right now, so they're all doing the roads. Hand of those roads. There we go. Let's get some lizards in the hunter's camp to hunt some giant snails, it looks like. Slick-shelled broodmothers. Crawling out of the openings in the broodmother's shell are small slick shells. It's easy to collect them. Ugh. Gross. Let's get into that. And into that. We'll want to get in there, and we'll want to get in there. Oh, we might actually be able to get in there from here too. Now, didn't we need to get a tavern done as well? Well, for our current mission, we need to get meat in the thing. Thanks, Barrel, appreciate it. In here we have some stormbird nests. So the stormbird nests are harvested by scavengers or trappers camp. So this trappers camp can do the nests, the eggs as well. Makes sense. We'll let you finish chopping there a smidge. So it's clearance. They're bringing in their harvest. Go, go. Putting them in the buckets. So cute. So cute. In here, some... I kind of missed a little bit. Looks like farms and flex field, but I think there was something else too. Newcomers are waiting. Boop, boop. Get in here. Get in here. Get you guys. Bunch of muchness, really. That one's done. Next is a smokehouse to smoke the meat into jerky. And we get some builder's packs. Any builder can carry 5 or more items at once. Oh. Okay. Smokehouse makes jerky. Let's move this over here. And build that smokehouse. Yeah. I reckon. Make sure I leave some paths out. Now the farm is pretty much a permanent establishment, so I think having a road going there seems fine. You can actually move over a smidge, can't you? And then you'll be able to get both from there and there. To aggressively keep moving our way out. And we need someone in the smokehouse. Put some humans in there. Jerky, pottery, and incense. So they can actually make all those things there. So you can set up limits and stuff on these things too. Uh-huh. Enable meat in the jerky recipe. Ah, we have to enable it, do we? Enable meat in the jerky recipe. Aha, like that. There we go. And then they can make jerky from the meat that we have as well. Meatless jerky? Well, you can also jerk the insects, it looks like. You can have jerked insects. Ew. These folks can chop some of that down now for us. You can turn them into jerked insects. Yeah, it's jerking them. Something weird. Something weird. Stop it. So happiness is going down a bit, which I think is mainly because of the storm. If we build some decorations, we can up the level of that again. Put some barrels by the farm. Order's ready to complete. A brewery! Time to make that ale now. And then you need to enable barrels as well. Give us that brewery. Here we go. So I'm starting to learn about like the higher ends, complex needs. So enable barrels. So you can either use pottery or barrels. But since we've got a stable supply of that, we can brew into barrels. How many builders do we have at the moment? Only one. I think we don't quite need all of you in there. I don't know if we actually have that much meat to jerk, really. Oh, we discovered a bunch more snails and more fertile soil. Those sparkling fields over there. Do you need moving? Here you go, just in case. Zoom! That one's there's a little symbol like having a coffee. Oh, I'll just have the one person jerking now. Newcomers are coming! Yeah, woo! Get in here, you mugs. More workers. We get to pick our cornerstone. Amount of goods produced in the brewery. Specialized grain farming, increased grain production. For every 25 times it's produced. Let's go with efficient brewing. And we need to... That's already done. Ale in the brewery. Put a second person on there for a minute. Cool. Lone Breeze, thanks for the 17 months up, mate. How's the game so far? Aesthetically, very pleasant. And if you like rain ambience as well, you probably thoroughly enjoy that aspect of it. It's got quite a good like exploration system where you're chopping your way out through this very thick forest to discover glades that have different resources in them and sometimes dangers. So it's a city builder with exploration, which is not usually much of a thing. So that's very cool. Haven't seen the meta progression stuff yet for the roguelike aspect, but the roguelite system is effectively that a city, a town, is your like roguelite run. So you try and succeed on that, and then your success on that then carries over to like the meta, which is like the full kingdom of different towns that you build. So you're sent to an area to try and establish a town and keep a very needy queen happy by doing various different quests for them. Like for now, like these ones here. A place for rest. We need to build a tavern. We must build a tavern. Let's have a tavern. I think I'm gonna put the tavern over here. Boop. Gleeman, passive effects, Gleeman's Tales. Every evening, a Gleeman tells a story of past glory and times before the Great Civil War, +3 to global resolve. Same service buildings, effects do not stack. So I think the global resolve thing might be like across all cities or something, huh? It seems. Go get that made. Looks like building materials are a little low. What are we missing? Oh, we need some fabric? We don't have any fabric. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we need a harvester's camp. There's fabric to be had over here. Let's move you down here. Deep blue blue. So we need to get someone on there getting some fabric from these things. Looks like we could move it a little further over. And then this building needs, so the tutorial is quite well done. It like handholds you through the process the first time, and then the second time it's like, okay, now like tells you step by step and like more advanced things like building a tavern and stuff. But it doesn't like handhold you that like, well, by the way, to build the tavern you're gonna need to get the fabric. Remember you did that in the last tutorial. So you'll need to go harvest, and obviously then you'll need the processing place to do that as well, the workstation. So we'll also need a workstation as well. Newcomers are waiting. I accept. Food. The villagers need to eat in order to survive, makes sense. Every few minutes they go on break and they eat. Even if you grow vegetables on your farms, the amount of food you produce will soon become insufficient for a growing population. Solution is to process raw food and thus multiply it, as most recipes in the game yield more goods than raw ingredients used in them. That's not how thermodynamics works. Some perks can further increase that ratio or even generate additional food as a byproduct. Yeah, it's not a RTS. It's a colony survival or a survival-ish flavored city builder, or even more accurately would be described as an exploration city builder with scaling needs. Since you've got this whole like exploring for like more resources and various different things. So it's a very goal-oriented short run. I don't know exactly what the town building run lengths will be. Based on the size of this island, like it looks like you could spend a fair few hours on one run, because there's a lot of glades to explore here. If you crank it along at ×3 speed and know exactly what you're doing, you can probably blast through a town build in probably pretty short order, but it looks like you could easily spend a few hours tinkering. What ends a run? If the queen's impatience reaches max before the reputation, so if the reputation reaches max, you win. If the queen's impatience reaches max, I think you lose. And if all your people die, I'll leave as well. So if you don't have any citizens, you obviously can't do anything, so you lose then as well. So it's about kind of keeping the queen happy by building reputation. You get reputation from exploring, from doing specific quests for the queen. So I need to build a tavern next, but to do that I need other things. So I need to get some people processing this stuff so that I can build the tavern as well. And then we need to get 20 leisure total, which I don't know how that's measured specifically, but maybe a tavern produces a certain amount of leisure. There you go. This fulfilled a need. Tavern, monastery, forum, leisure. So you convert ale into leisure. Nice, which improves people's morale. And if you keep their morale up to this blue bar, you gain reputation passively as well. So there might be ways where like a really well-managed city might not have to do as much in order to win, whereas you might instead go for a more rapid expansion, less well-managed, but go for like lots of exploration and quest solving potentially as well. Yeah, sometimes I convert ale into leisure. It is known. It's a definitely a thing. So if we can move that thing over here, so can't quite reach that one. There's a lot of meat over there I could get instead. Maybe we'll do that then. You come over here and get that meat for us. It looks like this thing's processing planks and stuff now. Let's put fabric at the top since I need that right now for this thing. But we are coming up on the end of our hour. We'll finish the tavern off and then see what we unlock next, but we might not get too much of a chance to look at the meta progression here in just an hour of indie tryouts. So that would have been cool. See what corner. So we got some more people coming with us. Join us. I haven't been building enough housing for them. Nets, +2 to meat production. Gain additional meat every yield. Cannibalism, gain 30 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. Wait, yes, they left. And all of a sudden I have 30 meat. Oh no. That's an interesting, that's a bit of like a strategy changer, isn't it? You just like start being very sacrificial with your people. Interesting strategy there. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So this thing, we need to put people in there. Let's have a human run the ale house. We need 3 in order to have Gleeman's Tails. We'll do one of each. There we go. Now we get the Gleeman's Tails +3 to global resolve. Ah, look at that resolve cranking up now that we got a tavern. Oh yeah, hold on, I want to see. Oh yeah, there's that blue resolve. So they're gonna be passively producing that now, it looks like. Oh, this also produces brawling too. If you have training gear, the lizards can do brawling there. Nice. I should build more shelters for them, eh? Nice. These things also need to move. You gotta keep expanding out that chopping, eh? Hey, Wrist Bloodlord, thanks for 35 months sub, mate, and not dead yet. Thank you for 29 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. I saw that this marketed as a city builder roguelike. How is it a roguelike? A run is the building of a city, and there's a strict win condition and lose condition. So the queen getting cranky is a lose condition, and or all your people dying is a lose condition, and then filling up the reputation bar is a win condition. Human house, beaver house. I have the most humans. Let's go with the human house this time. Human houses. I like it. We should have that flax stuff we can harvest there, don't we? Orders ready to complete. Yeah, there we go. So the next one is human resolve. We're already done. We can already deliver. Look at us go. We get some mold supply and a bundle of reeds. We did it! We won! Oh my god, I actually smashed it out there, didn't I? I didn't even have to beat all the quests, did you see? So I only did like 90% of the quests. I left the last one because we had done enough exploration and kept our people happy enough that we were able to build up enough reputation to get the win. Level 2, new citadel upgrades, rain collectors, paved roads, herbalist camps, meat specialization, flame amulets, crowded house. All houses have +1 more place. Nice. So there's some passive improvements from leveling up, but also new things you unlock for future runs too. So we unlock shelters, makeshift posts, blight posts, fighting blight rot. So it looks like some of the more difficulties there. Hydrants for purging fire. So it looks like this stuff is hinting at like more disasters and things that can happen that you'll have to manage. We'll see if we see any more meta progression. Here we go. So here's the like meta progression map. The world is a vast, ever-changing place, and at its heart lies the smoldering city. Your goal as a viceroy is to help rebuild it and secure the future of the Queen's subjects. Use the resources you've gathered so far to construct the obsidian archive in the smoldering city. So smoldering city. Buy upgrades. Obsidian archive. You gain a permanent -2% to the speed at which the Queen's impatience grows. A place where records about the great viceroys are kept. Unlocks deeds. Unlock for 10 food. And then we can also unlock Monastery of the Vigilant Flame. Burning duration for all types of fuel burn in the hearth increased. Embark bonus stone. You gain a new embark bonus to choose from when starting a new settlement. Stone or clay. Obsidian archive level 2. You gain 10% more citadel resources whenever you finish a settlement. This is a nice little meta progression one here. So this makes the next run a little easier, whereas this makes your further progression a bit easier. Oh, very cool. Deeds. This looks like achievements. Discover 10 glades. First real expedition after the tutorials. So that was the tutorial. So it looks like there's 2 tutorial missions there. And there's deeds, which are like a bunch of achievements from the looks of things. Ah, the world is governed by eternal blightstorm cycle. It's almost upon us, so no caravans are allowed to embark. Ah. Click on the button in the lower right. Just finish the cycle. Ah, there's a time cycle on the meta map. The blightstorm is coming, settlements are abandoned, and people are returning to the citadel. They just abandon all the things we do. End the cycle. So this is how much progress you made in that cycle. So how many like towns you completed in that cycle. Cool. Oh damn. I see why they abandoned their towns. And then they have to venture. Oh, and then it's like a new map. So you try and make it as far as you can, settling out each cycle. It looks like you're almost ready to venture on your own. Choose any map tile within your embark range. Oh, wow, okay. Cool, so we could embark here in the Coral Forest, the Woodlands, the Marshlands, the Scarlet Orchids. There's different rewards depending on where you settle, and there's different effects as well. Can I click one of these and see what those effects are? Modifiers. Giant organisms. Home to enormous life forms. Giant resource nodes can be found in Forbidden Glades. Each glade will have a different one. Gathering knowledge. Marshlands are a gatherer's paradise, increasing work speed. So there's different modifiers for the different regions as well. Different resources. Marshman summary. This looks very cool. This looks very cool. Next tier is a difficulty, right? Higher risk, greater the reward. Villagers eat less food on settler. More reputation required to win. Blight rot and corruption. Blight rot and corruption. Cool. Let me have a little bit more look at the map, eh? Here's your embark bonuses. Use all of your embark points to take extra goods with you. You're finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Rah! Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. Yo, so cool. No, I'm definitely eager to play more. So you get to pick which things you embark with. So we'd be able to take only one thing with us. Maybe starting wood or extra starting food, for example. Can we cancel out of this one? So there's also this thing here too, which I don't know what that is. Glades have an increased chance of including fertile soil. So there'd be like a bonus there then, I'm guessing. Modifiers. Fertile grounds modifier. Yeah, there you go, 60% thing there. Cool. All right, well, there you have it. There's a brief, slightly longer than an hour look at Against the Storm. So that's kind of how the roguelike elements work. The Smoldering City Research. This is releasing the early access tomorrow. Or if you're watching the VOD, it might already be out. There is currently a tech tree that goes all the way up to level 16, which is actually pretty hefty there. So there's like a capstone research up here. You gain plus 30 seconds of time after reaching maximum impatience to try and save your settlement. You get a little last-ditch effort. There's daily expeditions at some point as well you can unlock. And then a laundry list of different achievements and things to unlock as well, it looks like. Wow. Some of these give experience points. Some of them give permanent bonuses. Gain infused tools every time a villager leaves or dies. Win a game after 20 villagers died. Devil's Bargain. Cool. There's tons of different interesting stuff to unlock. Very promising. Super cool looking. So, love the aesthetics. Love the meshing of exploration with a city builder. Although it's got like a bit of a survival flavor, I think the exploration is like the strongest vibe for me. But that might change more as more of the various bad things that can happen are unlocked as you progress, because it looks like there's going to be fires and miasma and, I don't know, other things attacking and damaging you. So, very cool! Pretty solid recommendation after an hour of playing, but I definitely want to take more of a look at it later.